Hey, what is going on, Aries? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on? The Aries. What message do we have for Aries? All right, Aries. So the first thing that I see, Aries, I feel like there is someone, I feel like this is someone that you already know. I do feel like either it's someone you know or someone you're going to meet in more of a friend capacity. I feel like it starts off as friends, but I feel like it's very clear there's something else going on here. It's very clear to you, but what you don't know is it's very clear to them as well. I feel like with this person, I feel like there's a very strong draw to this person. And this person is feeling very drawn to you. I feel like you both know what you want. And I feel like it may not be as clear to you that they know, but they do. We have the two of Wands, knowing exactly what they want. I feel like they didn't know what they wanted until they met you, and now it's become very clear. And as we move forward, this person is going to be very open with you, very direct, very direct communication. This person's going to, there's a lot of confidence in this person, and I feel like that's something that they always had. But I feel like they weren't really sure what they were looking for, and then they met you, and all that changed very quickly. And like I said, I feel like there is that communication coming with this person, and I feel like it's going to be very direct. They're not going to beat around the bush. They're going to be very straight to the point. And like I said, I feel like, I feel like there's a part of you that, even though this is early on, I feel like there's a strong part of you that's being drawn to this person. And until they open up the communication, it's going to be hard to see it, but they will open it up, and it's going to become very easy to see why you're drawn to this person. I don't feel like this is just a chance encounter. I feel like there's a lot of depth to this, a lot more depth than either one of you saw coming. The only reason I feel like this person is holding back in the beginning is I feel like they are overthinking it, and I feel like there is a little bit of, like I said, they're very confident, but when it comes to you, there's a little bit of fear in them. With this person, I feel like I said, I feel like they've never really been afraid to step up when it comes to somebody. And they never really thought about it too much. They had confidence in themselves, but with you, they finally met their match. And I feel like they are overthinking this a bit, and I feel like they're looking at the worst case scenario. That's the thing. We can be very confident. People can be very confident with people they don't necessarily have feelings for. It comes very naturally, but when they finally meet someone that's their match, it does complicate things. But with this person, this person is definitely coming out of their shell with you. There's definitely some feelings that this person never even really knew that they had. And that's another thing about meeting the right person. They bring things out of us that we may not even have known we had. Things that lay beneath the cover. And it takes that real one, that real, true connection to bring that out of us. It's one of those things it's one of the most amazing things about true connection is the fact that it brings out our true self. We feel comfortable being ourselves, very comfortable in our own skin. This person, they couldn't have fantasized someone better than you. And that's become very clear to this person. There is still some fantasizing going on, but very sure what they want. Their intuition is telling them this is something that they can't just move past. It's not something they want to move past either way. But like I said, I feel like the feelings that they have for you are very real. Their intuition is telling them that there's something much deeper at play here. Now, I do feel like there may be other options for you, but that's what's so weird about this is I feel like there's other options, but this is the one you think about. And this is the one you're going to continue to think about until they come forward and let you know how they've been feeling. So the person you want wants you. Even though there's other options out there for you, I feel like it's hard to shake this one because I feel like this person is really, really going to make an impression on you. Very commanding presence. When they walk in a room, they're there. And I feel like you're very aware of this person. And even though it may start off, like I said, in sort of a friendship, that's just the ice breaking. Like I said, I feel like this person is a little bit overthinking it, and that's why they haven't really come towards you yet. Sometimes when we have strong feelings for someone and they don't seem to reciprocate, we feel like maybe we were wrong, but you weren't wrong at all. Like I said, I do see this person open up communication, and I feel like it's a very fearless act in their eyes. They're gonna act without fear. They're not gonna be afraid of rejection. Because the only fear that they really feel is if they didn't step up and they let you go without telling you how they felt about you. When that ship comes in, you get on it. That ship that they've been waiting for is here. The ship that you've been waiting for is here. And now it's time to board that ship. And like I said, without fear. That confidence is coming back with this person. I feel like, I feel like you really caught them off guard. They didn't expect to feel this way. And I feel like it affected their confidence a little bit. And it has caused them not to come directly to you. But that's just slowing it down because I feel like they are going to reach out and grab you and hold on. That's what they want to do. That's what they've been wanting to do since the moment they laid eyes on you. And now they're going to do it. Like I said, you're bringing out a lot of feelings that they didn't expect to have. This is much deeper than a friendship. We have that new love with that Ace of Cups. We have that Lover's card, a very deep connection. I feel like you're going to feel very at home with this person. Very comfortable, very quickly. They're just going to get you. They're going to understand. I feel like you have a lot of similarities too. I feel like you have the same sense of humor. They're going to get things that you say that most people don't. They just understand you. And I feel like that's one of the biggest parts of this connection is the fact that you have someone in front of you that actually understands you. Doesn't pretend to understand you, just gets you. And I feel like you're really going to enjoy that with this person. And like I said, even though I feel like there was a little bit of overthinking with this person, I feel like this person maybe wasn't really sure what to do with all this, but it's very clear what they're going to do with all this. I feel like they're just going to act. And I feel like this person is going to make a huge gesture toward you. A huge romantic gesture. They're going to want to do it big. Very spontaneous. And it's kind of seemed like it's coming out of nowhere. But it's just going to feel right. We have the Sun card. A lot of happiness. a lot of fulfillment, you know, filling up your cups. And I feel like this is just the beginning. We're just getting into this, because I feel like with that four of Wands, you know, we're building a strong foundation here. You know, and that's the thing. Sometimes we can have feelings for someone, and especially if they're new to us, we can have strong feelings for someone, and we kind of try to push that to the side, because we're like, why do I feel this way with this person? And I'm not getting, you know, this person doesn't seem like they're that into me. So why am I that into them? Because energies feel other energies. You're not picking up how they think about you. You're picking up their energy and how they feel about you. It's a very different thing. But like I said, you're not going to wait long. You know, this person's going to make their move. And not only because of the fact that, you know, they're just going to go for it. It's because they don't want, you know, they're afraid that somebody else is going to see what they see. And they don't want any chance of losing this. You know, like I said, I do see them stepping up. I do see open communication, and very blunt, very honest, very direct. This is not someone that beats around the bush. This is someone that's going to tell you how they feel straight up. And I feel like once they do that, I mean, we have the Chariot, forward movement, and a very balanced energy. Like I said, I mean, this is a very balanced. This person kind of comes at you with all different aspects. I mean, they got that passion, that fire. You know, there is that emotional side of this person, a romantic side. And then, I mean, I like I said, with the King, we got the King and Queen of Swords, you know, plus some other airs. You know, I do feel like this person is very intelligent. They're on the same wavelength with you in multiple different ways. Like I said, it's a very balanced energy. You know, and that momentary loss of confidence is not something that this person is used to, and I feel like that caused them to overthink a little bit too. I mean, with this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, some Pisces, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's the thing, though. Like, when we meet our match, it's like, if you think of it this way, okay? You say you're a boxer. I don't know why I came up with this analogy, but we're going to go with it. Say you're a boxer, and you're a really good boxer. Now they put, you know, your next fight is going to be against someone that you know in your heart that you're going to win. That's very easy to walk into. It's very easy to have confidence. Now, say your next fight is going to be against another champion. You know, another person that hasn't lost yet. You haven't lost, they haven't lost. Now, that's the mindset of meeting your match. Knowing that you can't just show up. Knowing that you have to work for it. You have to get ready for it. You have to align your mind, body, and soul for it. And that's the type of connection we see here. Is someone that knows your worth. They see it. You're vibing it. They're picking up that energy. And everything in them is telling them this is the person, you know, you should be, you know, this is the person brought to you. This is the person that you should be ready for. And you can't just bring your half-ass game. You got to be on your A game. You know, and it just shows the amount of respect for this person has for you from the very beginning. And like I said, there's the sky's the limit with this. You know, this is someone that meets you in intelligence, meets you in fire, that intensity. You know, they have all the things that you need from a partner. And then that romantic side. You know, I feel like you're bringing out a romantic side that this person never really knew they had. And that's part of what you're bringing out of them. You know, I feel like they're going to go above and beyond what they're used to. Because they're not used to someone like you. You know, and I don't know what the analogy really worked, but, you know, it's like knowing that you're going up against someone with everything on the line. You know, and like I said, there was a little bit of shock to their confidence. You know, I feel like I do get a sense that this person never felt like they were going to meet someone that was on their level. And now they see you. Now they know. And now the whole the whole outlook has changed. You know, I feel like they weren't really looking for someone to settle down with, but then they met you, and now they can't think of anything else to do. That's all they want. And I feel like you knew, you know, you're gonna feel something with this person, and you're gonna feel like there's something much more. But like I said, don't go by how they're reacting. Go by how they're going to react, and how they're gonna come toward you. The person that you want, I mean, they want you. They only want you. You know, and always remember that in life. The one thing that I really piece of advice that I've seen, that I've learned is, you know, there's going to be two types of people that go in that come at you all in. The people that really are all in, and the people that want you to believe it. But it's not about words, it's about actions. You know, don't judge a person by their action or their words. You know, go off their actions. And this person is coming into action. You know, like I said, very confident, very passionate. And they just found a new passion. They just found someone that they can share that passion with. You know, it's hard to find your match in life. But there's moments when you find someone, you know, those very bittersweet moments in life. You know, you meet someone you think is that person, and they end up not being that person. But with you, they're not wrong. You know, I feel like they never found anybody worth going after. They never found anybody worth, you know, really thinking about until they met you. And now they can't think about anything else. But that momentary lapse of confidence is just them realizing that there is someone just like them out there. There is someone that they can't stop thinking about, and they don't want to. You know, and that's the thing in life. You know, sometimes we think we have it all till we meet the person. That one special person that tells us we couldn't have been any more wrong. You know, even those people out there that people call players, people that just, they never settle down. Because they never found the right one. If they did find the right one, they would settle down. I'm not saying this person's a player. I'm just feeling like this person never expected a no until they met you. Now they know it's possible, so they gotta amp that shit up. They gotta take their A game to that next level because you're worth it. And when someone sees you like that, that's important. That says a lot about them. You know, it's one thing to know your worth, but when you find someone that knows your worth, that's a good day. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.